No nation has ever become truly powerful alone. The greatest victories and empires were decided by powerful alliances, nations combining armies, economies, and influence. Some alliances lasted only a few years, others shaped history for decades. Which alliances were the strongest ever created? Stay until the end as we rank the most powerful alliances in history. These partnerships have influenced wars, expanded empires, and reshaped the global order. Our ranking considers military strength, political influence, economic power, historical impact, and longevity. Let's begin our journey through the alliances that altered the course of civilizations. After World War II, Europe was in ruins, facing a new era of uncertainty. In 1949, NATO was born, 12 nations pledging collective defense against aggression. Article 5 declared, "An attack on one is an attack on all." NATO's strength lies in its combined military resources and unified political will, expanding to 31 nations. From Cold War standoffs to modern peacekeeping, NATO has adapted to new threats like cyber attacks and terrorism. More than a military pact, NATO is a symbol of enduring trust among democracies. For many, it stands as the ultimate shield, protecting freedom and stability in a complex world. World War II was humanity's darkest hour. The Allied powers, United States, United Kingdom, Soviet Union, China, France, and many others, united against unprecedented aggression. Their combined armies, resources, and scientific genius changed the fate of the world. Factories produced tanks and aircraft, intelligence cracked codes, and Soviet troops endured the Eastern Front. Despite deep ideological differences, the Allies coordinated strategies that overwhelmed the Axis on multiple fronts. Their victory marked a turning point in global history, leading to the founding of the United Nations and decades of relative peace. The legacy of the Allied powers endures as a testament to unity against a common threat. Their cooperation shaped the modern world. The Axis powers, Germany, Italy, and Japan, formed an alliance built on territorial ambition and military dominance. Their pact aimed to reshape the world order through force, achieving dramatic early successes across Europe, North Africa, and Asia. The Axis coordinated military strategies and technologies, unleashing a wave of conquest. But their partnership was plagued by conflicting interests and lack of unified command. Overstretched ambitions and Allied strength led to their defeat. The Axis legacy is a cautionary tale of alliances driven by unchecked aggression. Their downfall showed the necessity of cooperation for peace, not just victory. In 1955, the Soviet Union and its Eastern European allies formed the Warsaw Pact to counter NATO. 8 communist states united under a single military command, creating a powerful bloc with millions of troops and nuclear weapons. Soviet leadership maintained strict control, using the alliance to enforce order within its sphere. The world lived under the shadow of potential conflict between NATO and the Warsaw Pact. Internal dissent and the longing for freedom weakened the alliance. The Warsaw Pact collapsed with the Soviet Union in 1991, leaving a lasting imprint on global politics. In 478 BCE, Athens led the Delian League, a naval alliance to defend against Persian aggression. Member states pooled ships and resources, creating the most powerful navy of the classical world. The League swept Persian forces from the Aegean and secured trade routes, enabling Greek civilization to flourish. As the threat faded, Athens transformed the League into its own empire, sparking conflict with other Greek states. The Delian League's story is one of unity and ambition, a precedent for collective security. Its legacy ensured the survival of Greek culture and influenced future alliances. In 1571, the Holy League united Spain, Venice, the Papal States, and others to halt Ottoman expansion. Their defining moment came at the Battle of Lepanto, a fierce naval clash that ended Ottoman ambitions in the Western Mediterranean. The alliance was short-lived but deeply influential, inspiring unity among Christian states. Lepanto marked a turning point in naval warfare and demonstrated the power of cooperation against existential threats. The Holy League's legacy endured, inspiring future alliances. In 1508, the League of Cambrai brought together France, the Holy Roman Empire, Spain, and the papacy against Venice. Ancient rivals set aside differences to curb Venetian power, launching successful campaigns. But unity quickly unraveled as jealousies resurfaced and former allies turned against each other. The League's story highlights how alliances depend on mutual interests and how quickly they can dissolve. Its impact reshaped European politics and set the stage for future conflicts. The Hanseatic League, founded in the late 12th century, united merchant cities across northern Europe. Their goal: protect and expand trade networks. Pooling resources, they defended against pirates, negotiated treaties, and standardized trade. The League's economic power transformed commerce and shaped urban development, law, and diplomacy. Though it declined with the rise of nation-states, its legacy lives on in modern economic alliances. The Hanseatic League proved the enduring power of cooperation in trade. In the early 1900s, France, Russia, and the United Kingdom formed the Triple Entente to counter the German-led Triple Alliance. Unlike formal treaties, the Entente was a flexible understanding, coordinating policy and military planning. When World War I erupted, the Entente solidified into a true military alliance, ultimately prevailing. Their victory redrew Europe's map and reshaped the global order. The Triple Entente shows alliances can be built on shared objectives, not just paper agreements. In 1882, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy formed the Triple Alliance to counter France and Russia. The alliance aimed to maintain balance in Europe, but underlying mistrust plagued its members. Italy's loyalty wavered, and interests diverged. Eventually, Italy switched sides in World War I. The Triple Alliance's existence shaped the alliances and strategies that plunged Europe into war. It's a reminder that the balance of power can rest on fragile foundations. These were some of history's most powerful alliances, some lasting years, others generations. They brought peace, waged war, and changed the world. Their stories show that cooperation can be as decisive as military strength. Today, alliances still shape diplomacy, security, and trade. The strongest alliances adapt, sustain trust, and align members toward common goals. Which alliance do you think had the greatest impact? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more from FactVerse. Thanks for watching.